The Dakota engines on the aircraft involved were modified. They were fitted with twin boosters to provide the extra power required to achieve the task to fly to 7,000 feet in 15 minutes from takeoff at Dinjan airfield, fully laden, in order to climb above the initial mountain range. Now, at the same time, other Dakotas were involved in an entirely different type of operation. Lummy Lord, a new pilot, was asked to land in a jungle clearing to evacuate a number of wounded Chindits whilst on a supply mission. Having dropped the supplies, he returned to base. The strip suggested was just too short. After discussion with Bill Burberry, his CO, and a radio conversation with the embedded RAF liaison personnel, a suitable 800-yard strip was carved out of the jungle by the Chindits and a hazardous landing made possible. Bear in mind, this is the equivalent of 6 and a bit rugby pitches end to end to land and take off over the goalposts at each end. It took 2 days before Mike Vlasto, with a Life magazine reporter on board, succeeded in landing on the area indicated. Appropriate photographs were taken showing the message on the ground laid out in parachute material, "Plane land here," and 17 casualties were flown out. Mike received the DFC in recognition of his outstanding accomplishment. That story and pictures appeared in the American press. PR was second nature to the Americans. Not so to the British. These obligatory missions were to become an enduring task as the war intensified and the supply chain to Imphal and supply dropping to Kohima were drawn into that requirement. There were just 4 transport squadrons available by this time, amounting to around 80 to 90 Dakota aircraft at any one time in early 1944. It was to prove insufficient. All of our aircraft were serviced in the open, which was not without excitement, as Les Sumption could testify as he dived into a monsoon ditch, chased by a Zero firing at him. Or Harry Ham, who survived being struck by lightning after 3 days in a coma.